teens, and welcome back to another episode of The Bored Librarian. That's right, Miss Justin is back, and to celebrate May the 4th this week, we are making these awesome lightsaber wrist rests. As always, all the materials you will need to complete this project are included in our teen takeout kits available for pickup at the Richwood Public Library. However, if you are just doing it on your own without picking up a material kit, you'll just need 3 different colored fabrics and some essential tools like a hot glue gun, fabric scissors, a ruler, and the PDF of the pattern for the hilt. And thanks to Weird Louise for the craft inspiration. The first step in making this project is to first take your ruler and measure the size of your computer or laptop keyboard. Measure the length and plus an additional inch. So for example, my laptop is 16 and I'm cutting the fabric to 17 inches. So you're going to cut 2 pieces to your measured length with 4 inches for width. Try your best to cut the fabric as straight and as evenly as possible. If you have to weigh it down, that's an option as well. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it has to be as equal length as you can possibly make it. So starting from one corner, you're going to want to apply the hot glue gun. Do this very slowly and carefully because it is hot and you don't want to burn yourself. And you want to continue all around the sides, leaving one of the either side bottom portion open. This is where you're going to put the rice and turn it inside out, but we'll get to that. After your hot glue gun is all dried up, I would just secure that the edges are sealed shut by going around with the hot glue gun and sealing the edges, like so. Just be careful, it gets hot. Now comes the hardest part in this entire project, turning the lightsaber inside and out. So make sure that your hot glue gun and everything is sealed and it's completely cool and dried off. I didn't at the time, but I would recommend maybe having a pen or the ruler and just kind of help guide it over inside out as I'm struggling, as you can see with doing it right now. So it might make it easier if you have something pushed in there to help guide it through. Once you have turned it completely inside out, this is when you fill up your lightsaber with the bag of rice. You can use a cardstock paper to create a funnel and help it guide through. Just take your time, and then if you want to add more rice or not put as much as you want in, that really depends on how firm you want your wrist rest to be. Then you're going to want to make sure you seal the opening shut. Next step is to cut out the parts on the hilt. So you are going to need to cut out the shapes from the PDF that we provided, courtesy of Weird Louise. And I believe it's 1 solid gray piece and then 3 smaller black lines and 1 that is across, and then a circular dot. You can use the colored lightsaber for this button. After you hot glue the pieces down onto the gray felt fabric, you're going to want to turn it over and then connect it to the actual lightsaber. And there you have it, folks, your very own lightsaber wrist rest. I hope you enjoyed this episode. The board librarian will be taking a brief break and will be back hopefully in the fall. Thanks for tuning in. Have a good day.